Hey guys, it's Peter. I hope you're all doing well. So, if you're new here, I help stores sell more using trust, basically more trust. Who doesn't want more trust, right? If you want to learn about how much potentially you could be leaving on the table, I put together a free calculator. You can grab the link in the description, right? But anyways, let's get into it. Most people visit your store and they do not trust you because if they trusted you, they would have bought the product. Ultimately, that's it. So I want to share with you different ways you can improve the trust and the one big way that we improve trust on the front end in virtually any Shopify store. So imagine this, right? You're looking for a new set of new headphones, right? You see your friend working on a laptop and you say to him, I see you're using these headphones. What do you think? And they're like, they're brilliant headphones. I love them. They're perfect for what I want. You're like, great. Those headphones, they're for me. And you buy them. What happened there? What happened was your friend recommended them. You trust your friend. Therefore, you trust the headphones. And therefore, you're like, I buy these. Perfect win-win, right? Can you imagine if you didn't have a friend to give you a review or to give you some feedback on what pair of headphones to buy? What are you left with? Well, you can trust the manufacturer. They're going to give me an honest opinion, right? Not really. They're just going to tell you how great their product is and why it's better than everyone else's and it's superior. Where do you go next? You go to reviews. You look at reviews, and if there is positive reviews from other people like me and like you, and people are saying how great they are, not too many negatives, you're like, well, okay, based on all this, think I can make a go of it and I can buy this item, right? But the more expensive an item gets, you might need more convincing, right? Now, what I see a lot of stores do in order to move the people that are in that zone of, I kind of trust you, but I'm not fully sure, to actually become a customer, they run discounts, they run vouchers, they run coupons, they run all these types of hacks. And that may push them over to becoming a customer, but it's done in a way that it nearly belittles the brand. Like, you're lowering your price. We don't want to be doing that. We're out to make a premium product and it's worth money, and we shouldn't have to lower it in order to get more people to buy, right? So what if there was a way you could move your visitors to trusting you in like a very quick, simple move, and at the same time, sell your item at its full price or even higher, right? Let me tell you. I know about this and I've developed this because this is exactly what I was faced with, this problem. You see, I had created something called Apex Series mountain bike goggles. And initially, they didn't sell very well. But I knew the item was good, but people just weren't buying. Our site wasn't great. I will give you that. It needed a bit of work, right? But still, people weren't buying. We had a 0.7% conversion rate, right? What we done was we actually lowered the price to a point where it basically wasn't competitive. Like we couldn't run paid ads. We lowered it to that point and we started making some sales. We couldn't leave it at that. So we had to come up with a different way. And I figured out that it was because people just ultimately didn't trust what we were saying about the item. You see, our item had a unique feature. Its feature was that it was magnetic. And a lot of people were afraid that these magnetic lenses would just fall out. Now, we assured them they wouldn't. And in reality, they don't. People sort of figured, of course, we're going to say that. So the way we overcame this and built trust instantly on the front end and sold the item at its full price, and actually have increased it since, was by allowing our customers to try out our product for 30 days by just covering the shipping and handling. So instead of asking our customer to trust us, we trusted them, right? It was amazing. Our conversion rate went from 0.7% to 2.3% virtually overnight, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to think about, in respect of your site, in respect to your products, is there an issue with trust? Does your customers trust you? Could you trust your customers more? And if you could, figure out ways to build trust into your funnel, right? Maybe it is a try before you buy offer. I implore everyone to explore it, right? What would that sort of increase in conversion rate do to your business, right? But likewise, it's not the only way, right? So for example, you could pick up the phone, give people a call and just build a relationship, and maybe you can give a gift. Again, law of reciprocity. Maybe if you don't want to give your item away on a trial, maybe send your abandoned cart customers a small gift. build a relationship, build that trust. And when they have the trust, the next logical thing, we always say this, is to move forward with the purchase, right? Be that on trial or be that the full item. So again, if you want to see how much money you're leaving on the table by not leading with trust, just go down below, grab the calculator, have a look, input your numbers, and let me know your results. I'd be really interested because I've never seen anyone that doesn't benefit from leading with trust. Never.